from all over the world. Professor Zundop's men destroy some of the cars, and a group goes after Mater. The British agents realize this and get into Mater's ear and take him out of the race. Meanwhile, Mater, who was talking to Agent Shiftwell, accidentally realizes that the sound is not going through, and McQueen becomes confused and loses concentration. McQueen therefore makes a mistake toward the end of the race and loses the race to Francesco. Mater manages to escape from the bad guys with the help of Agent Finn. After the race, McQueen immediately goes to Mater and gets very angry and yells at him. Upset, Mater leaves a note behind as he plans to go to Radiator Springs, but he's still being watched by Professor Zundop's men. With the help of Agent Finn, they manage to escape the bad guys and board the plane. Meanwhile, they analyze the message planted on Mater by the American agent and search for a conclusion. Then they find a photograph. There's an engine in this photo, and they have to find out who it belongs to. Mater suggests that they trace the rare parts that appear in the photo. Since they're looking for someone who might know the parts, they go to Paris and take it to the craftsman there. The craftsman recognizes the person who sold it, but does not know who he is. Then they notice a detail. They notice the junk cars that never came together. 2 days later, there will be a meeting in Italy where the second half of the World Cup will be played. The three agents take the train to Italy and notice that one of the jalopy cars looks a lot like Mater. In order to infiltrate, they suggest that Mater disguise himself and impersonate him. Meanwhile, Luigi and Guido take McQueen back to their village in Italy, but McQueen is very upset about recent events. Back on the agent's train, Mater finally manages to disguise himself. Finally, race day arrives and the eyes of the world are on the race. However, Sir Axelrod says that his oil roll, Alan Olin, is safe. Then the race starts and the meeting of the jalopy cars is about to start, and Mater, with the help of the agents, manages to sneak in. At that meeting, he plans to destroy the other oil companies because they have the largest oil reserves in the world. Professor Zay's men again interfere in the race and destroy some of them. Agent Finn sees this and tries to stop them, but in fact he is set up and there's a big accident in the race. Everyone crashes, but Francesco and McQueen are still in a head-to-head race. But at the end of the race, McQueen, who is slightly ahead, manages to win the race. McQueen is very